Good evening, everyone. Your first forecast is brought to you by Stored at Home Rent-to-Own Portable Buildings in Gina. We did see a few showers and thunderstorms for today. We're going to see more chances of rain as we head into tomorrow. I think the best chances of rain will come in the afternoon, much like today, and just a few scattered across our area. So here's what you can expect. Temperatures will once again peak out at around 90 degrees. So it's going to be another warm day, even though we're going to see a lot of cloud cover and we do have chances of rain. It still is going to feel very warm, especially with the humidity, so our temperatures will feel like the triple digits. So another hot day tomorrow with chances of rain. Then as we head toward the end of the week, we have Beryl. It was the first hurricane of the season. It will continue to move to the north, and as it does so, it could affect our skies. We'll have more details on that on ABC 31 News.
Welcome to ABC 31 News tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. The Red River is what separates the cities of Alexandria and Pineville, and the Pineville side of the river is facing issues when it comes to the levee. ABC 31's Joanna Phillips has more in our big story tonight.
Concerns are growing over what's known as the Pineville side of the Red River. The Batcher, the area of land between the river at low water stage and the levee, is caving.
The Corps of Engineers had a barge loaded with rocks here last week, and they were filling a caving area about, what would that be, 2 football fields below here. And if you look at this one, I understand the city and the Red River Waterway Commission frantically tried to get in touch with the Corps and said issue a change order and raise the rock levee here. That's what our problem is.
The caving of this area will only continue if something isn't done. And this could lead to losing access to a vital part of the Cenla economy, Forts Randolph and Bulow State Historic Park.
Our concern is one more winter high-rise water in these whirlpools that come off of this pier are going to eat into the levee, it'll collapse, and we won't have road access to a very vital new park for our 2 downtowns, Pineville and Alexandria.
There are hopes that the cities of Alexandria and Pineville, along with the Red River Waterway Commission and other interested parties, will lobby to have necessary work done on the rock levee. Losing the levee will lead to more losses and issues for the Cenla area. Joanna Phillips, ABC 31 News.
The former business manager of the Avoyelles Correctional Center in Cottonport pleads guilty to conspiracy. 43-year-old Tanya Bandy Kane of Moraville was also married at the time to the former warden, Nathan Burl Kane II. She and her former husband are accused of using state credit cards to purchase everything from household items to building a home for themselves on the prison grounds. She faces up to 20 years in prison when she's sentenced in October. Rapids deputies say suspicious neighbors helped them arrest a man for breaking into a Pineville home where the owners were away over the holiday week. 34-year-old Derek Joseph Hampton of Pineville was taken into custody after deputies say they found he had pried open a window of a home on Dunn Drive. He's charged with burglary, possession of burglary tools, criminal damage, and trespassing. An Alexandria woman is arrested for allegedly trying to provide marijuana to a parish work crew yesterday morning on 6th Street. 30-year-old Audrina Nicole Bowie was arrested for possession with intent, flight, and false information. Rapids deputies say they chased her into an abandoned home where they found her wearing the handcuffs placed on her as they investigated the incident. Authorities say she threw a baggie at the feet of the work crew. Grant deputies arrest a Colfax man for a break-in in the Baghdad community. 34-year-old Michael Truitt Walker is charged with burglary and criminal trespassing. Also in Grand Parish, deputies arrested 2 people following a traffic stop. They are 18-year-old Dustin Mitchell of Colfax and 17-year-old Sophie Bashel of Dry Prong. Deputies say they found crystal meth hidden in a milkshake. A Lafayette man now faces up to 5 years in prison for making threats to the office of 3rd District Congressman Clay Higgins. He's 60-year-old Sohail Rana, whose call was traced to his cell phone while in Colorado. He'll be sentenced in October. The Alexandria Farmers Market hosted its 2nd annual mini-market this afternoon. The mini-market allows children to sell their own creations, from art to baked goods to jewelry and more. It also gives kids the opportunity to learn what it takes to be a successful vendor. The Alexandria Farmers Market operates every Tuesday on Jackson Street from 3 to 6 p.m. Students from all over the U.S. are working to give back in Cenla this week. ABC31's Shar Thomas has that story.
If you see a group of teens making a difference in the community, don't be alarmed. 7th through 12th grade students from all over came to Cenla to do the work of Christ, starting with the food bank of Cenla.
We love help all during the year, during the holidays, through the springtime, and especially in the summer months, because that's when we see a lower number of volunteers, a lower number of donors, and so we certainly love big groups like this huge camp here with young people who are energetic and ready to give back to this community, and so we're thankful for what they're doing here this week and what they're doing across the community.
Each morning, students will have the opportunity to spend time with the Lord, working through a devotion provided by the Fuge Camp. Today, camp attendees kicked off their day with service in the community.
So 7th through 12th grade students, we just really believe in the power of the next generation, and so equipping people to equip leaders is really important in the mission of Fuge. So we like investing in that teenage years where people are really moldable and changeable and just willing to have the energy and time to get out and serve.
While serving Jesus and the community, campers and staff members are making new friends.
I like that the people that I work with, we all have like the same goal, which is to share the gospel while serving. And I like that I get to meet a lot of different people, including the staff and also the students that I get to work with and the adults.
The students will have a closing celebration at the end of the week to celebrate the life change that has taken place in their lives during the camp. Shar Thomas, ABC 31 News.
The new school year isn't too far off. Sorry, kids. And buying school supplies can be a hassle for some parents, but not to worry. The Rapides Parish Main Library is hosting their annual back-to-school giveaway next week.
18th, starting when the library opens their doors at 9 a.m. We'll be handing out free school supply boxes. The supplies are appropriate for elementary-age children. So it's not, you're not going to get a calculator and a protractor. You're going to get crayons and pencils and notepads and notebooks.
You can contact the Rapides Parish Main Library for more information. Historian Michael Wynn was the guest speaker at the Rotary Club today. He talked about Jimmy Davis. Not only did he serve as the state's governor, he was also a successful musician.
There's so many things to talk about Jimmy Davis. His song, You Are My Sunshine, is the second best song, most popular song in the world. Let me repeat that. There's so many interesting things about Jimmy Davis's life, but he's probably best known for having the second most popular song in the world, You Are My Sunshine. He was governor twice of the state, and he traveled all over the world playing music and representing Louisiana.
Davis served 2 non-consecutive terms as governor of Louisiana. 3 area residents are joining professional regulatory boards. Greg Gormanis of Alexandria will serve on the State Board of Examiners of Psychologists. Rock Labaugh of Opelousas and Ronnie Valentine of Natchitoches will serve on the State Pharmacy Board. 10 years ago, the LSU Ag Center opened the La House Home and Landscape Center. This exhibition home highlights techniques and technology that can be used in building an energy-efficient and sustainable home, especially in humid and storm-prone areas. LSU Ag Center correspondent Craig Gautreaux tells us what the house has to offer as it prepares for its 10th anniversary.
It's called the La House Home and Landscape Resource Center, or simply La House. For 10 years, this educational housing exhibit has showcased ways to make homes energy and resource efficient and more storm resistant.
The knowledge is there, but it's not commonly known how to achieve this. And La House shows a whole range of ways to get those benefits at different price performance points.
Signage throughout the house helps highlight many features, and some even have QR codes leading to videos explaining them. Visitors to the home can also view window displays to discover unique building materials and techniques.
We have cutaways and reveals where you can open something or look where you can't normally see what's behind the wall, you know, or how something is made.
Safety during storm events is important, and La House showcases several different windborne debris protection devices. It also provides an example of a place to shelter during the storm.
We also have some special features like a storm room in the master bedroom closet, which is a low-cost shelter to a higher level of wind and impact resistance than the rest of the house, so it would be a safe place to ride out the storm.
Flooding can be a major problem for Louisiana homeowners, and Reichel says that La House illustrates some flood restoration techniques that will make cleaning up much easier for the homeowner.
You essentially have drainable, dryable, restorable assemblies, and you just clean, dry, move back in without having to replace materials, stand in line for materials, wait for a good contractor to be available.
La House will have a 10th anniversary celebration on July 14th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Experts will be on hand to answer questions on smart building strategies. With the LSU Ag Center, this is Craig Gotro reporting.
La House is located across from LSU's Alex Box Stadium and is open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. for self-guided tours.
Enter to win free tickets to Splash Kingdom Water Park in Shreveport, courtesy of KLAX TV. Each winner gets a family 4-pack and a great day of fun. Enter on our website, on Facebook, or on Twitter, and register to win today.
Welcome back, everyone. You can expect more clouds as we head into tomorrow. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, a big possibility in the afternoon, much like today. Temperatures will be slightly below normal as far as those afternoon highs are concerned, just because we're going to see a lot of cloud cover, but our heat indices will be well into the triple digits just because of the high humidity. We are going to see the rain chances continue through the end of the week. In fact, we could pick up some heavy rain as moisture returns to the region. But with the clouds today, we only climbed up to around 89 degrees in Alexandria, Natchez around 88, Leesville around 88, a lot warmer to the south where highs were in the 90s. But it is definitely humid out there. Our dew points are around 76 degrees, very steamy air in place, and it looks like we'll stay with the steamy air for the next few days. For tomorrow, highs will be in the 90s and then 91 degrees on Thursday, and we'll stay around 91 degrees as we head into the next few days. But take a look at what it feels like well into the 100s. So it definitely will feel hot out there, but we're going to see a lot more cloud cover, and we do have the possibility of showers and thunderstorms for tomorrow. I think most of the activity will be in the afternoon. Right now we have a ridge of high pressure that's really cutting off the moisture, and so you've been seeing a few thunderstorms here and there, but as moisture starts to increase by the latter part of this week, we do have better chances of rain. Our future radar is showing not a lot going on at the midnight hour, and then in the overnight looks like mainly quiet weather, and then throughout the day tomorrow we are going to see an increase of cloud cover as well as rain activity. By midnight on Wednesday there could be a few showers and thunderstorms, and then more chances of rain, or I should say noon tomorrow, and then more chances of rain in the afternoon, and then that should be dying down as we make our way into the overnight as we lose the heating of the day, which helps to fuel many of these thunderstorms. So again, we do have the possibility of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. We're still tracking Chris, which has become the second hurricane of the season. It will continue to move away from the country, so that's good news, and it will move into the open waters of the Atlantic. In the meantime, our first hurricane of the season, Beryl, continues to just really drift into the Atlantic. It is expected to move just east of Cuba and to the Bahamas, and then eventually to the northeast. But what it will do as it moves to the north is that it will pick up some of the dust from the Sahara and then take it to the Gulf of Mexico, as that flow will be very easterly, and so we could see some dust from the Sahara by Friday into the weekend, so it will affect our weather somewhat. But tonight, temperatures will drop down to around 73 degrees. The rain will be winding down, partly cloudy skies, and then tomorrow there could be some sun, but I'm expecting mostly sunny or mostly cloudy conditions with a shower or two in the afternoon. Temperatures will climb up to around 90 90 degrees. 91 for your Thursday with continuing rain chances. There could be some heavy rain toward the end of the week as well. And then over the weekend, temperatures will climb. 92 degrees on Sunday. And again, as Beryl starts to make its way to the north, we could pick up some Saharan dust. So keep that in mind on Sundays. It may feel a little dusty out there. By Monday and Tuesday, temperatures warming up close to the mid-90s. Scott?
Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
Medical examiner.
Detective, homicide.
I can't write you a prescription.
These are my date clothes.
Ding.
Then I had to chase this guy all the way down to Fenway.
We should do this again sometime.
Rizzoli and Isles, a perfect match.
Weekends at 11 on KLAX TV.
To catch a killer, you gather the evidence.
There's blood on the screen.
And build a picture-perfect case.
What if you stabbed her 12 times?
Hold on, there, FBI.
Bones Weekends.
Weekends on KLAX TV.